Hey man, welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show, man. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, man. Here today bringing you another edition of my starting five for Draftkings and Fanduel, alright? Man, you can see up top, man, it was a blizzard, young snowstorm. We took some chances that did not work out yesterday, man. Here you have in my starting five. The best lineup I had with the starting five yesterday was 235. Man, rough one. But hey, we take the good with the bad, man. We took some chances that didn't work out. But here you go, man. If you gotta saw the updated starting five, man, you'll see we went with Kimber Walker, Grayson Allen, Cabarro, Michael Porter Jr., and Pascal Siakam. All right. So man, how I came to that yesterday was looking like a pretty much a stars and scrub build from the jump, man, with a lot of the early chalk going to like Jermichael Green, DeAndre Jordan was a favorite early on. So that being said, I didn't really like any of the chalk Jermichael Green and DeAndre Jordan. I wasn't too comfortable with it, but I didn't want to leave myself out of getting access to the superstars. So I wanted a more balanced core that allowed me to get like one superstar, as you can see here, and kind of go balance around it, man. So to get different, I went Grayson Allen, and I took a chance on Cabarro, man, with KD and Kyrie being out, man. We didn't know if Cabro would start for sure, but we went on and rolled him out there, expecting him to get some time anyway, because he's still been getting 20 minutes with Kyrie and those guys in. So hoping he just pick up a few more minutes. Didn't quite go our way, man. Grayson Allen was like my pivot from the Jermichael Green chalk, man. I knew he would be locked in for 30 minutes in a great matchup, man. One of the highest totals on the game. One of the highest totals on the slate, and that wasn't getting any ownership. So that's why we decided to go with Grayson Allen over there. And then Kimber Walker, man. I knew he would be low on, man. 6,500 in his matchup against Denver. Man, Kimber is, oh my God, he's still struggling. We wanted to roll the dice with Kimber. Knew he was solid at 6,500. Should see 30 plus minutes, man. Kimber is just playing terrible right now, man. Really let us down last night, but hey, you got to take your shots, man. Like I said, I knew he'd be low on and a great chance to give us a good return. He just really struggling right now. I stayed with Michael Porter Jr. I knew he would be chalk, but we felt comfortable with him at 5,800 at his price tag, hoping that feeling confident that he'll see 30 plus minutes, man. He only played 24 minutes and he didn't score a single point. That's the craziest part. As you can see right here, man, he gave us 15 fantasy points and did not have one real life point, man. I don't know what happened over there or what's going on over there, but that definitely was a big letdown, especially since we decided to stay with Michael Porter and go with some of the chalk here, right? And then the last player of the starting five, man, Pascal Siakam, man. Toronto, Milwaukee. I wanted to get some exposure to this game, man. It was one of the highest totals on the slate. Toronto wasn't drawing any ownership, as you can see right here, as he came in to 3%, man. Gave us a solid game right here as the Toronto Raptors beat the Bucks, right? To finish out the lineup, man, like I said, we wanted at least one superstar. We chose LeBron James in the matchup with Minnesota. He gave us a solid 58 points, but wasn't enough, man, especially on last night's slate as some of the other superstars like Jokic and Giannis gave us bigger games. And I took another chance with Tristan Thompson right here at the center. We knew it was a coin toss between him and Robert Williams. We decided to go with Tristan Thompson. He gave us an okay performance, but Robert Williams really was the guy you needed to have, as he turned in a nice performance at 3,100. All right. And to close it out, man, we went with Ennis Counter against OKC, man. We thought he'd get plenty of minutes in this matchup. He did, but just an okay performance, man. Nothing to put us over the top, man. So there you have it, my lineup review, man. New wrinkle to the show. You're going to get this every day, man. As you can see right here, But we got to put this one behind us. After I put out the starting five, we did get the Compazzo news. So we did move to him. We did move to him instead of Grayson Allen in some spots. But this is the best lineup I had with the starting five as posted. All right. But let's get right into the Mars. We got a nice 10 gamer, man. Starting out with the starting five today, man. Malcolm Brogdon at the point guard. Like him in this matchup against Minnesota. 7,700. Still like a solid price tag on him, man. He finally gave us a big performance last time out. I have no problem going right back to him in this matchup, alright? Coming in as shooting guard, man. Going right back to Compazzo, man. Expecting him to start again if Monte Morris is out. So definitely want to keep an eye on that news. But at 3,500, man, you've seen the type of performance he can give you. As he gave you a great performance tonight for his price tag. DraftKings didn't have time to price him up. So he's still 3,500 tomorrow against in a great matchup against an Washington Wizards defense that hasn't really slowed anybody down. They've been improving, but at 3,500, he should be able to return value if he gets the start. All right, coming in at small forward, man. I like Mr. Morris Sr. for LA, man. We know Batum is out tomorrow, so I'm expecting Marcus Morris Sr. to definitely get some playing time, probably get the start. With that said, I'm going to like him regardless of whether Kawhi Leonard plays or Paul George plays. We're waiting on that news, but Morris Sr. is going to be in play regardless. Like I said, as Batum is out, I like him in his spot start against the Jazz. Coming in at Powell Ford, man. A guy we want to take advantage of is Zion Williams, man. Taking advantage of this matchup against the front court in a pace-up game against the Portland Trail Blazers, man. He should be able to have his way inside, man. He's probably going to draw Robert Covington defense. He should. We always like, if you see my videos, you know we like going to Zion in matchups like this, man. When the Powell Ford he's facing is a little undersized for him, he can really take advantage of his size and mismatch and give us a nice return on his 8,200, all right? And coming in at center, man, probably going to be super chalk as well, but it's okay. I don't mind paying for like chalk big man. But Willie Hernangomez, man, we saw Steven Adams lead the game last night with a back issue, so he questionable coming into the day. My guess is he sits since he wasn't able to finish the game last night. So I like Willie Hernangomez in this spot, man. And there you have it. My starting five tomorrow. Right now as it sits, Malcolm Brogdon, Compazzo, Marcus Morris Sr., Zion Williams, and Willie Hernangomez. All right. Now, let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what we got cooking. But before we do, man, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for your boy, man. It goes a long way. It's greatly appreciated, all right? Now, let's go take a look at FanDuel. All right, coming in on FanDuel, staying the same at the top, going Compazzo at the point guard in this matchup against the Washington Wizards, man. Like I said, expect him to get the start provided that Monte Morris is out, so still stay on top of that news, guys. But we like him in this matchup against the Wizards. Coming in as shooting guard, man. Paying up over here. Going my boy Zach LaVine against the Detroit Pistons, man. Solid matchup right here. I'm electing to pay up over here, shooting guard on FanDuel, man. Just want to secure that Zach LaVine in this spot, man. Solid price tag on him. I like him in this matchup against the Pistons, all right? Coming in at small forward, man. Going back to the well at Jeremy Grant, man. This is kind of like a run back to the for to stay in this same game. So you see I got Zach LaVine and running them back with Jeremy Grant right here. I like him at the 7,200 price tag. He done struggled the last couple of games, man. But you can't let that scare you off as a guy who's getting his minutes and who has gave us the production he's given us this year. Don't let the little 3 games snide scare you off on him. I like going back to him at this price, especially in a great matchup against the Chicago Bulls, all right? Coming in at Powell Ford, Staying with Zion Williams, man. Like I said, want to take advantage of this up-paced matchup against the Portland Trail Blazers, where he should be able to use his size advantage on the inside and really give us a nice return on this 8,300 price tag, all right? And rounding out at center, man, staying with Willie Hernan Gomez. Like I said, probably going to be super chalk, but if he's getting the start in this matchup against Portland tomorrow, definitely going to be one of my favorite plays. Definitely going to be pretty popular, but it's okay. I don't mind eating the chalk on Willie Hernan Gomez tomorrow, all right? And there you have it, man, my starting five on FanDuel. Compazzo, Zach LaVine, Jeremy Grant, Zion Williams, and Willie Hernan Gomez. Alright? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Be sure to follow on Twitter at DFS Goose and check back to the video for the updated starting five by the hour before lock, man. Hey, this is the Golden Goose DFS show. Y'all know the motto, man. Chances make champions. Y'all green up tonight. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, let's go.